from Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video of this 2017 Nissan Navara ST in a 4x4 dual cab. So what we'll do is run through some of the condition of the exterior and some of the features that this car comes with as well. Now starting off on the front end, as you can see what we have here, beautiful front end that designed in the Nissan Navara. Now just on the front of this car, as you can see, it's already got a little nudge bar mounted. I wouldn't really say it's quite a bull bar. It is going to provide a little bit of support, but it's not the support that a bull bar would give you. But however, it is just a work vehicle, so it is pretty much set up for what you would possibly use it for. Now behind that bull bar, you've got this really beautiful chrome Nissan grille with that gunmetal finish on the inside there with the Nissan badging right in the center. Does stand out quite nicely across all the chrome finish on the front end. Now, one thing I will note is there are a few little marks here on the bonnet. Probably had something mounted onto it, like some driving lights or a bonnet protector. So if you did want to look into that into the future, you can, because it's kind of already got the marks, so you might as well get something done there if you wanted to. Now on the front of the car here, really nice big sharp headlights, quite a square look as well. You do have your daytime running lights going around the headlight globe lamp itself, and you've got your projector globes built in just on the side there. Again, projector globes do give a good dispersion of light and a nice line, clear line as well. You've got your indicator lamp built in just inside there next to the daytime running lights, and under here on the front bar, really nice chrome finish plate. Does have your fog lights mounted in there as well. Again, does provide the extra visibility on those cloudy, foggy mornings. Now coming across to the first alloy wheel, as you can see, very striking design by Nissan. You've got these really nice kind of semi-spokes going into the middle of the car. It does have a chrome plate on the outside, almost like a gloss finish on the outside with gunmetal through the insides there. So really nice design by Nissan. Now the rim itself does present really well. It's very minor, just a little bit of glue I think. So the rim actually presents in excellent condition. There's no damage to the chrome plate itself. And again, pretty much got brand new tires on the front there at the time of this video as well. Now coming across the side of the car, as you can see, it does have your color match side mirrors and door handles in a really nice chrome finish. Does give the ST a really nice classy look, and does break up the side of the car from the white. Down the bottom here, we've got a side step. Does help when you are climbing in and out of such a high car. Now just the one thing I note on the side mirror here, it does have the indicator lamp built in there. Very sleek design across the middle there. Obviously has it does elevate the lamp itself, gives that extra visibility and clear up the whole side of the car. I don't know if you can see in the video, but in the you've actually got tinted windows already on this car. Just save you a little bit of money. Then you've got the official Nissan Navara weather shields across the front and the back as well. Now this is a keyless entry car, so if you just push this little button here, it will open up. And taking a look at the driver's side of the car, so really nice leather seats in the ST model, very good condition, no major damage or wear or tears on the inside. There's no marks left on the leather, a little bit of wear here, however it is what you'd expect from a work vehicle. A minor mark here, but the condition of the seat is actually still really good. Now on the carpets here down the bottom, no tears, no marks, no major damage as well. And on your scuff plate here, a little bit of wear, however it is what it's there for. And you've got very light scuffing on the paintwork, however it does still present in very good condition. Now on the door cut itself, where we can get a little bit lazy kicking the door open, there are very minor marks, but nothing to be too concerned about. Closing that up, as you come across the side, you can see how well this car really does present, especially the white does come out quite nicely. There's no damage on the paintwork on this side of the car, and again, it just shows how well this car has been looked after by the previous owner. Coming to that second alloy, now you can see there's a little bit of white dust on there, however it is just dust, it will come off, it's nothing that's permanent on the rim. But the rim itself does present really well, there's no damage on the chrome plate. Again, very minor scuffing there, but it does come off, so nothing really that has damaged the rim, and again great condition and plenty of tread remaining on these rear tires. As you come across the back too, the tub does come fitted with a Nissan soft tonneau cover. So if you are keeping tools in there or anything you want to keep private, you've got this already on the car. Now it does come fitted with the genuine Nissan sports bar just behind the cab. It does also have your high mounted brake light and an extra bar over here for any ladders or any kind of other tools that you'll be using to mount over the top of the car. Now taking a look at the back end, it is quite a nice back end, and something there is a very nice design in this tailgate of the Nissan Navara. Now just starting off on the bottom bar here, you've got this plastic finish. Again, it does help prevent any serious damage to this chrome plating underneath, and considering it is used for a work vehicle, you don't want anything to get seriously damaged. Now you do have your color match rear parking sensors mounted just in there, and you've also got a tow bar, a genuine Nissan tow bar already fitted, so if you are planning on towing something or extra tools, it's already got all the equipment you'll need to do that. You've got your nice long tail lights on the back, you've got your Nissan badging in the middle, and a rear view camera just mounted under there. Now, as I mentioned before, a nice little feature with the Nissan Navara is this little almost like a handle when you are lifting this up, so it does help, it does make it quite slippery when you do have a flat surface on the back there. It's the little things that Nissan has thought about in this design. Now, the car comes fitted with a tub liner already in the back. As you can see, it has been looked after quite well. You do also have your genuine carpet mats in the back of the car there, and the tub liner is still in very good condition. There is a little bit of wear on the edge here, however, it is what you'd expect again from a work vehicle, but it still presents really well. And as you can see, quite easy to use when you got that handle. One thing I will note is there a little bit of a dent here, however, it's nothing too concerning, quite minimal on the back left corner. Coming across the side of the cab, one thing I will note is fuel filler cap is on the passenger side of the car, being the safe side of the car. If you do have to pull over on the side of the road, you know you're going to be nice and safe from any possible oncoming damage. Traffic, not damage. Now, just through here, I will note that there is a little bit of scuffing, probably because something would have slid off here, but nothing, again, too concerning for the car. Taking a look at the third alloy, again, great condition on the rim, no damage, no wear or tear marks, no scuffing. Could almost say they're brand new rims, but they've been looked after really well by the previous owner, and again, plenty of tread remaining on those tires. And if you look, just pan across the passenger side of the car presents exceptionally well. I do highly recommend you speak to us about our glass coat option, because it is going to give you a lifetime warranty on this paintwork, and considering it has a slight pearlescent look to it, it is going to give great value to the car and help resell in the future if you do plan on doing that and changing your car around in a couple of years. Now, coming to that fourth and final alloy, generally the one that gets damaged the most due to us parking on the left, there is a little bit of glue on the outside here. Again, nothing too concerning. A bit of glue there as well, so no damage to this rim either, and brand new tires on the front. So just having a look at the car, you've got 4 unmarked rims, 2 brand new tires on the front, great paintwork all across the car, and it does already come fitted with everything you could possibly need for your work needs. So what we're going to do now is pop the hood and take a look inside. Alright, now taking a look at the heart of the Nissan Navara, what we have here is a 4-cylinder 2.3 litre turbo diesel motor. It is fitted with a 7-speed automatic gearbox, so do make the rides really nice and smooth, and you've got plenty of power behind that turbo diesel motor. Now, this car itself has a 5-star ANCAP rating and with 7 airbags, so plenty of safety for all the passengers inside the car. Now, this 4-cylinder motor itself produces 140 kilowatts with 450 newton meters of torque. So as I mentioned, plenty of power for any possible towing or work needs that you'll be using this car for. Now, the diesel fuel tank has an 80-litre capacity with a combined fuel consumption of 7 litres per 100 kilometers and an average fuel distance of 1,143 kilometers off a full tank, depending on whether you're towing and how you drive. Now, taking a look inside the Nissan Navara, starting off from the driver's side door, do get this really nice vinyl door card. Again, does help if you are using this for work to keep it nice and clean. Quite a low maintenance car. You've also got a really comfortable leather stitched armrest at the back here, and just above on your armrest you've got all your power window settings, with your driver's side being fully automatic up and down, and the rest just being your standard power windows. Just above that are your central locking controls, as well as your window lock if people are playing around with the windows in the back seat. You do also have your power mirror toggles with a little button that does help you tuck the mirrors in if you are parking on the side of the road, and above that is a toggle to actually adjust the height and the elevation. Now, on the right hand side of the dash itself, you've got a few little buttons here. So firstly, your traction control button, which you can turn on and off, but however I would probably recommend you keep it on. You've also got your fuel filler cap button to open the fuel cap, and probably my favorite feature in the Nissans is this little switch here, which does let you open the little window in the back of the car. Nice and easy to control, slides quite smoothly. Quite a nice little feature, at least I like it. On the right hand side, another few little controls above that is your trip set button for your distance traveled, as well as your illumination control for your cluster, so you can adjust the brightness of that from the side there. On the right hand stock itself, you've got your left and right indicator, as well as your fog light controls and your headlight as well. One thing I will note is it is automatic headlights, so you can leave it in auto and the car's just going to decide when it needs to turn it on. So nice and easy for you. On the left hand side are your wiper and washer controls for your wipers and washers. On the steering wheel itself, really nice leather stitched steering wheel, quite comfortable to keep your hands on. There's no major damage, wear or tear on the steering wheel itself, so it's good to know that it was driven quite carefully. Now on the right hand side are the cruise control settings to turn on and off, as well as your rest and set controls, and your Bluetooth call and reject button, as well as your voice activation. On the left hand side are your media controls for your source to flick through the different options in your head unit, and a little square button, a little button here that does let you change the little display in your cluster. So it gives you a little bit of information like average speed, travel, distance, economy, and bearing and radio station as well. And you've also got 2 volume buttons under that. Coming over to the center console, at the top here you've got a little bit of storage with a 12-volt socket if you do want any additional charging, or if you've got additional devices. Hazards button is nice and clear at the top there if you do get stuck in a situation. You've got this really nice touchscreen head unit for the media system. So as you can see, it comes with inbuilt navigation. So we are at 20 to 32 Kangan drive, so come check us out if you've got some time. You've also got inbuilt maps, and you've got CD, auxiliary, AM, FM, as well as your Bluetooth connectivity. So pretty standard head unit, and is touchscreen as well, so you can just do everything from the screen if you wanted to. Now coming below that is your climate control cluster. So on the left you've got dual climate control. Driver and passenger do have their own temperatures. You can set it to dual and it will just auto sync it individually, and you can adjust the temperatures just from there, and your fan speed in the middle. Below that is another 12-volt socket for any additional charging. You've also got a parking sensor control if you want to turn it on and off if they do get a bit annoying, as well as your terrain settings, so you can switch through different terrains, so your downhill descent. And right next to that is your four-wheel drive diff lock if you are doing some pretty intense forward driving. You've got your controls there, and your four-wheel drive select system if you were choosing to opt into four-wheel drive. Below that you've got a little bit of storage and a USB and auxiliary input, as well as this really nice leather wrapped gear shifter on this black gloss plate. Very nice design with the steel chrome that does tie in quite nicely with the side mirrors and the door handles, so nice attention to detail by Nissan. If I put it into reverse, you can see really nice clear reverse camera, quite a wide range, quite a wide scope. You can see the rear bar just below that and your tow bar in the middle there, so quite a clear reverse camera, and you've got all your guiding lines as well, which you can turn on and off if you did want to. Now if I bring it down to drive and I pull it over to the left, you can switch through the gears manually yourself from the sports shift system. So if you are towing something, going uphill, need a bit of extra torque, you can downshift at your will, or you can just leave it in drive. The car's just going to do everything for you. Now behind that, being the ST model, it does come with heated seats, considering it's all leather seats. So you've got your high temperature and your low temperature. However, they are both heated, so high temperature and low temperature in heating. You've got 2 cup holders, as well as a manual handbrake in the middle. Quite comfortable again to use, and nice positioning. You've also got this leather stitched armrest in the center console, which you can bring up, and you've got a little bit of additional storage in there with another 12-volt socket. So plenty of 12-volt sockets in this car. If you are using it for tools and things like that, the car is able to do everything for you. Behind that you've also got 2 vents, and if I just get the camera person to pan up to the top here, just in the rear view mirror, you do have a little bit of a indicator on the top here. Now what that shows you is your bearing. So at the moment we are pointing east. It does also have a tinted effect, so if there is someone with their lights, high beams on behind you, it does tint it for you. Now you got a little sunglass holder, and one of the best parts of this model is the sunroof. So on a day like today where it's quite beautiful, you can pull the roof back and get a little bit of natural light into the car, and you can also tilt it if you wanted to, just to allow for a bit of extra airflow. Now what I do is get the camera person actually pan around the interior to show you the condition. Previous owner's done a really good job in looking after this car and protecting the leather from getting damaged. So the rear seats still present really well. There's no damage or scuffing on the leather itself, no wear or tear. So it does show that the car was probably used for work needs, and only really the front 2 seats were being used more so than the rear seats. So carpets still present really well in the back, and the roof lining again is in excellent condition. So great car on the interior. Now what we're going to do is jump outside and wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching the walk around video of this 2017 Nissan Navara ST in a dual cab 4x4. Now I hope this video gave you a good representation as to the condition of the exterior and some of the features on the inside of this model. Now if you did have any additional questions or wanted to test drive the car or actually wanted to secure it and purchase it before you come in, you can do that. So the number to dial is 990-70-555. Now just before you go, this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan. What that offers is 5 years additional protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car. It does come with the added benefit of 10 years platinum roadside assist. So just give you that assurance if you do get stuck in a situation, someone is going to be there to look out for you. Now, I highly recommend you take advantage of the glass coat and lifestyle pack, and what that offers is a lifetime warranty on this beautiful pearlescent paintwork, as well as a leather protection on the interior, which is going to protect the leather from getting any sun damage, wear and tear, and again comes with a lifetime warranty. So these are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, love to introduce you to our business managers Julie and Mario, who show just how minimal diesel affects your repayments. And lastly, but most importantly, please check out our Google reviews. With over 1,000 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, gives you the assurance that you are dealing with the right people and the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. As I mentioned before, if you did have any additional questions, the number to dial is 990-70-555. My name is Nathan, and thank you so much for watching.